First of all, we should stop eating animals. And we should learn how to cook vegetarian, because vegetarian food can be very good. If you can cook well vegetarian food, and then it's very easy for you to stop eating the flesh of animals. And in the Sutra of the Sun's Flesh, the Buddha said that we should eat in such a way to preserve compassion in our heart. Otherwise, we'll be eating the flesh of our own sons and daughters. There is a story told by the Buddha to his monks. There is a young couple who tried to flee the country. But halfway through the desert, they ran out of food. And they knew that they are going to die, 3 of them, the couple and a little boy. So after much reflection, they decided to kill the little boy and eat a piece of that flesh every day to survive. It's a very terrible decision. But finally they got out of the desert. They were accepted by the other country as refugees. So when the Buddha finished telling the story, he asked the monks whether people can enjoy eating the flesh of their own son or daughter. And the monks said no. So the Buddha said that in that case we should eat in such a way that can help preserve compassion in our heart. Otherwise we will be eating the flesh of our sons and daughters. So many people, many children die because of starvation, the lack of nutrition every day. And if we continue to eat meat and drink alcohol, it's like we are eating their flesh and drinking their blood. Because the amount of grain used for feeding animals and making alcohol is huge. So not only we have to show our compassion to animals, but to human beings, because we might be also eating the flesh. And we have to learn how to eat. And there are ways to eat that can preserve compassion and preserve our beautiful planet and help living beings suffer less. That is the object of the 5 contemplations before eating. And in every home, before eating, the 5 contemplations may be read, so that we can learn how to reduce the suffering not only of animals but also of living beings. And there are organizations protecting animals everywhere. You can join one of them in order to help. To show our compassion, help us to heal ourselves, because compassion is a kind of energy that has the power to heal. When you are full of anger and hate, it's difficult for you to heal. There's a kind of fire that is burning always in you, preventing you to heal. But once you have compassion in your heart, the healing takes place very easily. So cultivate compassion is not only for the sake of other people, but for your own sake. When compassion is born in your heart, you are not angry anymore at him, at her. So you heal yourself and you help that person to heal himself or herself. So compassion has a great power of healing. That is why all of us should learn how to cultivate compassion. And compassion is very mighty, very powerful, and not something weak like people used to think. Compassion, with the energy of compassion in yourself, you can do many things to help the world.